All right, let's get into this whole thing with Battlefield. Many updates that have happened and stuff. This is a quality of life, nothing crazy, but we all know Battlefield needs some love. They need a lot of love. You need a lot of love because there are people that are leaving. A ton of people are leaving. Hold on, let's SteamDB Battlefield 6. Now I know people are going to be like, oh, you can't go off the numbers with SteamDB. Yes, you can. 20,000. It's not good, but I mean, from what I've heard with HighGuard, god damn. Remember, HighGuard is free to play. Yeah, see, this looks like it doesn't look that bad. And then you do that, and it kind of looks bad. But anyway, I'm sorry. All right. So let's see what's going on with Battlefield. So Battlefield 6 game update 1136. All right, update 1136 is a small quality of life update focused on polish, stability, and targeted fixes across Battlefield 6. Okay. It addresses a selection of gameplay flow issues, UI reliability, improvements, audio consistency fixes, and map specific adjustments, with a particular focus on smoothing out edge cases reported by players. Okay. Update will be available on Tuesday, February 3rd at 9 UTC. Tomorrow. All right. Major updates for 1136. It said it fixed player movement issues, including cases of excessive sprint jump momentum and unintended movement behavior. This won't impact player movement at a large scale and is meant to target those specific edge cases. So then they said here, the address RedSec Battle Royale issues affecting insertions, parachute behavior, and redeploy UI elements. Let's see here. Resolved a set of destruction related visual and lighting issues on Eastwood that could result in lighting artifacts, blackouts, or incorrect color rendering. Yes. So having that blaring light that you cannot do anything about. If you're defending on rush or breakthrough, it is the worst thing because you cannot see where the objective is. If somebody plants the bomb, you cannot see the objective, and also you can't see the enemy, so they can just easily shoot you. It is the worst thing ever. Now, I will say this, Manhattan Bridge has the same issue, which I hope they look at too. But Eastwood was terrible. It was terrible. The thing is with Manhattan Bridge, it's inside of a building. That's the crazy thing. Eastwood, it was just like, bro, it looked like somebody shot the sun or something. I don't know. Or we're going through a solar flare. I don't know. Anyway, they said fix a handful of UI audio and stability issues, including crashes related to challenges, minimap accuracy, unintended gadget audio playback, and platform specific problems. 2. Changelog player. All right, fix an issue where sprint jump momentum could have inconsistently and grant higher or lower momentum than intended. Ooh, I don't know. I've never really thought of that or been through that, so I'm not entirely sure. Updated the objective ace and winter warning cosmetics to better align with the Battlefield's visual identity. The objective ace, that's the Call of Duty Ghost skin. So I wonder what that's gonna look like now. And then the winter warning was the sticker that had the 2 barrels. Somebody screenshot that real quick. Well, I mean, it's on the internet anyway, but it's like screenshot that. They make a great NFT. Maps and modes. All right, they said fix an issue on Eastwood where destroying a building near the A flag could cause unintended green or purple visual effects across nearby structures. I never really saw that. I had the blackout and then the flashbang, the infinite flashbang. Fix an issue on Eastwood where destroying a building near the B could cause some complete lighting blackout across the map. Again, I only dealt with that. But that was only in sabotage. After that, it was just the whole light thing. Fix the issue on Eastwood where destroying the villa near the B flag could cause excessively bright lighting of artifacts to appear. Yes. UI and HUD. Fix an issue where down squad mates were shown on the minimap for classes unable to revive them. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I've ran into that issue before. Updated legal text to reflect current policies and requirements. Okay. Audio. Fixed an issue where the UAV drone enemy detection audio could be heard by all teammates instead of only the operator. Performance and stability. Fixed an issue on PlayStation 5 where ownership validation could fail during the system lifecycle events causing connectivity issues. Fix an out-of-memory crash on the Xbox Series S that could occur when loading daily and weekly challenges. Now, are people still getting like memory leaks and stuff like that? Is that still a thing that's going on in Battlefield with PC? I know the netcode thing, you know, people are still wondering about that. I mean, I am too, but so. Let's see, RedSeg player. They said that fixed an issue where Battle Royale initiation matches did not end after eliminating the final AI opponent. I don't play Battle Royale, so. Fix an issue where parachute deployment could remain linked to the jump leader after breaking off. Fix an issue where players could become stuck mid-air during insertion after progressing through the pre-deploy sequence. UI and HUD. Fix an issue where the second chance redeploy icon could incorrectly transfer to a living teammate. Fix an issue where the second chance redeploy timer refreshed each time the map was opened. Oh. And this announcement may change when listening to community feedback and continue developing and evolving our live service and content. We will always strive to keep our community informed as possible. And then that's it. So let's see here. Taking custom weapon from custom weapon drop makes the replaced gun disappear. Rockets from launches do 0 damage on impact. No text on upgrade selection on upgrade selection kits. Calling gadgets wrong marked position. Interaction hand animation, but no interaction happens. Yeah, so a lot of people aren't happy. Number one priority should be hit detection, TTK versus TTD, which is the time to kill versus time to death, and getting shot around corners. All the other changes at this point are meaningless if shooting isn't fun or rewarding. I agree. Still no netcode patch, RPG velocity nerf, tow nerf, and helicopter maneuverability buff. This one right here, yeah, they need to go back to before the winter update happened. That's my thing. They just need to go back and they'd be fine. It'd be great. All right. Guess I'm going to sit this one out another month or two. Damn. So yeah, a lot of people are not happy about that. I don't blame them. I do not blame them at all. So there's that. Then there's another one, which is the anti-cheat. So Battlefield with the anti-cheat. It said, hey soldier, since our season 1 update back in November, the teams have been closely watching and reading discussions around cheating in Battlefield 6. A lot of the conversation lacks reliable information, and sharing one large update every season isn't enough to properly inform players. To address that, we're going to be regularly updating you on a breakdown of recent anti-cheat metrics and what they mean. And they're talking about doing okay, so once a season, or one every season. Do like once every 3 months to see if there's any changes. I said, with that in mind, it is important to understand that the cheater-related metrics naturally EBB and flow for a variety of reasons. Metrics can improve when we update reporting flows, release new detections, add telemetry, or gain a deeper understanding of how specific cheats work. On the other hand, they can deteriorate when cheat developers identify gaps in detection, leverage new or reinforce bugs or exploits in our systems, or develop new methods of cheating. These fluctuations are expected and help guide where we focus our efforts. So in December, this is what happened. So the match infection rate, about 2.5 to 3, it was it's still bad. Like pretty much, this is still bad. But which was on the 1st, and then going to the 9th, it dropped down, and then from the 9th to the 14th, it went back up a little more, and then slight dip, and then it shot up to 3.1. I don't know, not sure how many matches exactly that is. That is crazy. So they said match infection rate. It says the percentage of matches across the title that were negatively impacted by at least one cheater. This includes all suspected cheaters, even those we might not have enough evidence to enforce against. Well, yeah, that's another thing. Like people that are going to report somebody for cheating, right? It's going to I feel like it's going to mess this up, because it's like somebody could just be mad and be like, okay, I got shit on, whatever. But then somebody's like, oh, I got shit on, that person has to be cheating. So then they spam report that person for cheating just out of spite. So it said in December, the MIR stated, which is the match infection rate, started at 2.532% over the course of the month. That number has declined to 2.025% before rising to 3.090% toward the end of the holiday period. For comparison, during the October-November timeframe covered in our previous update, the match infection rate peaked at 2.580% on November 28th. He said throughout December, EA Javelin anti-cheat prevented 580,389 attempts to cheat or tamper with the game before they could impact matches. We also tracked 224 cheat-related programs, hardware solutions, vendors, resellers, and the associated communities. Of those, 206 of them, 91.2%, publicly reported feature failures, detection notices, downtime, or fully took their cheats offline, which is nice. We're now moving into the new year with continued focus on detection, prevention, and enforcement. You can expect our next update covering January's metrics in roughly a month's time. So it should be this month. We might hear from it. Let's see, with more detail to keep you informed. Keep it fair out there. We'll see you on the battlefield. I mean, let's see here. Broken by Dice. This person said, interesting. You're talking about anti-cheat on a game nobody's playing anymore. I guess I'm nobody. I guess me and 26,000 people are nobody. The real achievement is how fast you manage to kill off the player base. Looking forward to the next PDF. Back in the early part, all cheaters I reported were dealt with, and I was contacted with action taken. This season, nothing whatsoever, and the cheaters are still playing. It's like you care more about keeping the player base than actually dealing with new cheaters. Do a ban wave. That's true. The ban wave would actually really help. And it's not like, you know, somebody gets banned. I think what they could be doing, and I could be wrong. I'll say what a possibility what they could do is see how many cheaters that they have, and then hit them all like on a certain day. Just hit them all with a ban wave. Just do that. That's all I'm gonna say. I think that is the possibility of what's gonna happen. Is people are gonna get hit with a ban wave. They're gonna do like Apex Legends. People just get hit with a ban wave. That way, so that way, cheaters or cheat providers can't be like, oh, this is what caused that detection. They won't know. So yeah. My thing is, when it comes to this, keep doing, like, you know, we need to have that update like we had before winter break. I think winter break just kind of like threw everything out the window from like updates and things like that. But hopefully they come back hitting hard. Just saying. Hopefully they come back hitting hard, content wise and things like that. On top of that, I want to say is that hopefully they're able to I just had it and I lost it. I lost it. Holy crap. My bad, guys. But a thing for me is I hope that they fix the servers and stuff like that, because again, I still gotta play on VPN in my own area in Florida, just so I don't get hit with a 2000 ping in every match. Yeah, it takes a little longer for me to get into matches, and then usually around like 2 a.m. I get like not as many people in a match, which then fills up with bots. But again, it's like I have to VPN to my own location just to make sure I don't get, you know, a high ping. Obviously my movement's not registering, my guns aren't registering and stuff like that, so it sucks. Battlefield's the only game that I have to do that. Anyway, that's it for the video. I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Battlefield and pretty much everything just going on with Battlefield. Do you guys think there's a possibility that you guys are gonna come back if you guys have left, or is it too gone? And if you guys are, away from Battlefield, let me know. Also, what games are you guys playing right now? Because I am bouncing between a lot of games right now. Battlefield I'm still playing because to get the guns and stuff, you get those blueprints. But other than that, yeah, I've been bouncing around playing some other games too. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.